Hi, everyone. My name is Rebecca Harbeck, and I'm the Senior Growth Manager at AdeptID. AdeptID is a Boston-based startup that has built a recommender system to get more people into better jobs faster. And we've built our search and match offering with a focus on talent that existing solutions typically do not understand. Today, our product recommends talented jobs on the basis of work history, education, skills, assessments, and personal preferences. And our match models are trained to predict success rather than just look out for keywords. And they're constantly learning from millions of real successful and unsuccessful job transitions and recruiter feedback. As an API-first company, we seamlessly integrate into existing front-end experiences like applicant tracking systems and job boards, which means that your end users don't have to log into another thing. Today, I wanted to go through a few different resources that we have and additionally go through a demo. The first resource I want to share with everyone is our documentation. It's docs.adept-id.com. And in our documentation, you are able to better understand the current clients that we have, the use cases we solve for them, and look into our various different endpoints. And so at AdeptID, we partner with three main segments. The first is talent applications. So that's like applicant tracking systems and job boards. The second is workforce and training organizations, where we help support job seekers by recommending jobs and career paths. And the third is direct with employers and staffing firms, where we help identify the best fit matches for any given open requisition. In our documentation, we also have a product guide, which outlines our various use cases and how we can support them. It has a very detailed page about our modeling approach and how we're thinking about this, and answers to frequently asked questions as well. We also have our API reference that has different sets of APIs. The main set of APIs that you'll probably be using are our career matching APIs, where you're able to input information about a candidate and a posting and get a stack rank list, so a short list of candidates for any different job. And that would most likely be the candidate score API, which you can see here. I now want to move into a demo. The first demo flow is just going to be in this low-code experience that we built that exhibits how AdeptID APIs could be brought into an applicant tracking system or CRM. And so the point of view here is I am using an applicant tracking system called Talent Finder. I'm a recruiter at a mid-sized business, and I have a bunch of different open requisitions right now. And right now, I'm really interested in understanding who applied for my public relations manager role. It's based out in Indianapolis. And so I double click into it and I see there's probably about 20 to 30 different candidates. AdeptID's match score is super helpful because it's actually created buckets and scored these candidates from very high, medium to low. And so as a recruiter, I don't have to sift through hundreds of resumes, CVs, and applications. I can only really focus on the very high matches. And I see that Eva is a very high match. Eva has experience as a PR manager as well. She has a lot of the overlapping skills. As does Divot, who was a PR manager, and Innes, who has very similar experience. And this is super helpful from a recruiting perspective because now that I have a list of the 7, 8, 9, 10 top individuals, I can move them into a bullhorn shortlist and then prioritize those as I'm interviewing and conducting screening interviews, as opposed to having to spend hours sifting through resumes of people who are just not qualified. The next view I want to show you is what this kind of information looks like just from a pure JSON input-output perspective. So now you can see my screen. I am in an application called Insomnia. This enables us to make API calls and show what the input and output would look like. And so in this example, I'm a recruiter and I'm hiring for a business intelligence analyst role. This person is going to need to have problem solving, project management, teamwork skills, as well as technical skills and data analysis and modeling. And so I actually had 3 candidates come in through the funnel. The first is candidate A. This individual has about 4 years of work experience as a data warehousing specialist. So thankfully they have a lot of the same skills like data modeling, data governance, problem solving. The second candidate has about 4 years of experience in business operations. And so they have a lot of the important foundational analytical skills, as well as organizational skills and financial acumen. The third candidate C, is a bit more non-traditional. This person has about 4 years in customer service. And so they have really awesome soft and baseline skills like empathy, patience, multitasking, but they don't necessarily have the hard skills required for this business intelligence analyst. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to the AdeptID Candidate Scores API, and it's going to force rank these candidates and tell me more about the skills they have and the skills that they might need to get in order to be a good fit for this role. And so as you can see on the right-hand side, we have candidate A. Candidate A is a really high match, has a bunch of the overlapping skills and data that would be required for this role. Candidate B is also a very high match, but as you can see, the match score is a bit lower than candidate A. Has a few gaps as it pertains to more of the technical, like data engineering, data warehousing skills, but has a lot of the overlaps in data analysis and project management, which would be really important for this role. The last candidate is candidate C. This is the individual who had some experience in customer success before. And our match model found that they're only a medium match, which means they're probably not an amazing fit today, but if they were able to get some training and remediate some of the technical skills they're missing, they could be a great match. And so very tactically speaking, this API exposes a different skills gap this person has as it relates, data modeling, data visualization, and data warehousing. But it also emphasizes the different skills this person would have and would bring to the table if they were to get this job, which include teamwork, communications, Excel, problem solving. And so from a hiring manager perspective, if we were to go with candidate C, because we were looking for more non-traditional talent, we would understand the skills that they're bringing to the table now and the skills we'd have to train them up in. Awesome. Well, I hope today's demo was helpful. For any information about our public-facing APIs, again, you can visit docs.adept-id.com. And if you have any questions as you're experimenting with our APIs, we are reachable through support@adeptid.com. Thank you.